Hello everybody, time for another spaceship build. Tired of them yet? I'm not. I think they're great. But that's just me. Anyway, pretty sure you recognize where I'm at. Obviously. Why am I here? Well, this. This is a new version of my Spaceship Merc II. I would say this is revision 3, maybe 4. We'll call it 3 for now. You may have seen pictures of this before, you may not, at least the front of it. But I've completely reworked the back end of the ship, including the entrance. So I'll just do a really quick tour. The nose of the ship. Got a couple water purifiers over here. I leave them unlocked so anybody can grab whatever. A couple vegetables. I built another bridge across the water. My power generator. So you can just walk straight across here instead of going all the way down to the Waywards Bridge. Have a little cozy spot for having a sit, play an instrument, get well rested, grab some dirty water. Now the sides of the ship, I tried to make it look like the sides of the ship actually open. Almost like an airlock with a garage door inside. Come around the back here. I've changed the piece in between the engines to being a slope up and down instead of just being a square block like I had it before. Looked horrible. This looks so much better. Jump in the water here. So again, totally floating above the ground. Nothing is touching anywhere. Garage door on the other side. And I've built them so it looks like this bottom ramp piece folds down and becomes this ramp. You have the little pocket inside, so if this were up, it would be kind of like an airlock. So before I really explore inside, I'm going to just hop up on my water purifiers. Yes, try again. There we go. Not exactly. So I like these klaxon lights. They really go good with any sort of technical type military vehicle or space vehicle or construction vehicle or whatever. So I thought I would put them on the outside of the build just to give it a little activity. I'm going to pop up in this engine housing and get up on the roof here. And I'm going to switch into photo mode. I don't usually do this in my videos, but you really can't get a good look at this ship without it. So I'm looking forward to getting the greenhouse set, as I've mentioned in other videos. I'm going to be turning the front of this into glass, probably that front slope, the angled pieces, the half wall just in front of those. Even though the last patch changed a lot of the techniques I used, it's still doable. I just have to do it in a more roundabout way to make it work. But overall, the effect is pretty cool. This is that back slope that used to be a square box, which I really didn't like. Okay, time to go inside. And you can see it's clearly floating off the ground. There's nothing holding this up other than gravity, or anti-gravity. Both garage doors have an inside and outside switch on them. The inside switch is right there. For the other one, it's hidden in behind the door. Now, this particular door is switched off from the outside right now, so I'd have to go outside to flip it on. So I've used a few other tricks, like the power conduits, which I've learned from other people's YouTube channels. So we have a little bedroom area. Fenced off from the rest of the place. Yes, the fireplace looks out of place, but it's kind of a placeholder. I'm waiting for the bookcase slash cabinet thing that's coming out with the new score run. But inside of this, I stuck a smoke machine. I'll give it a minute to power up, and I'll go back outside and show you. Go in here, we have a vending machine, power armor station, stashes for getting materials if you need it. Tried to make it feel more of a machinist's area to play, other than the vending machine. Of course, can't have the build without the outhouse with alien. On the other side we have another vending machine. Decon arch there. And then that's facing the back, obviously. This is facing forward. Third vending machine, fourth vending machine. I'm really considering taking out the Slocum's Joe vending machine. It's actually annoying. So I might end up moving it, a different smaller vending machine down here, and then moving the Collectron somewhere. Haven't decided yet. So this is a little kitchen area. Kind of wish we had a range hood for putting over fireplaces so the smoke just doesn't go through the roof. And behind the fusion generator is our main crafting area with the workbenches. And they kind of figured out how to do a pretend airlock with two Nuka-Cola machines. And then the nose of the hallway and neck of the ship up to the nose of the ship where we have the pilot seat. Of course, my electric chair for the pilot seat. If I really want to be a jerk, I can shut off all the switches in the ship from here. I've only done that once and it was by accident. I kind of like how the inside of this feels. It's got like passengers benches, Degur's got her command console, and these could be, I don't know, engineer stations or something if I had some sort of screen to put up. That's basically it. It's not heavily detailed with decorations for obvious reasons. Budget. It's been my main gripe every time I do one of these videos. I'm too creative for my own good, I guess. Anyway, I'll go back outside, show you that smoke plume shooting out the back here. I don't know if you want to pretend it crashed here or if it's just cooling off or what have you, but depending on placement, it kind of looks like it's leaking out there. But yeah, that's the new ship. well, new version of the Mark II spaceship. I really like how it turned out. I really like the entrances to it. Compared to my old build where I had just a single ramp sticking out of the belly of the ship. Didn't look or feel right to me. So I spent a great deal of time thinking on how to actually pull this off. And I think it worked really well. It is a really long ship. It takes up almost the entire camp width for the green circle for building. I think I might be able to cram one more block in if I moved everything one way or the other, but barely if I can. So I could potentially extend that by one more block, but I don't know, I think it turned out pretty good the way it is. The profile is a little weird looking, more so than the front and back, but I think it gives it kind of a freighter style spaceship feel. It's not meant to be a fighter, it's meant to be like a cargo ship or something, or an exploration ship. But that's my thoughts, my opinions. Of course, feel free to leave your own thoughts and opinions in the comments section below. And I'm gonna sign off here. Sorry about leaving the quests up on the screen there. I meant to shut them off and got sidetracked. But that happens. We'll try to shut them off for the next video. Thanks. Have a great day, guys.